But I'm listening and I'm thinking of the questions I'm going to get from European viewers in particular who see America's view on freedom of speech and the view you're expressing here as quite extreme. How do we get
Yes.
to that? And do you have faith in the courts to maintain a level of civility and rationality in how we move ahead? Because it's not all about campuses, right?
Yes. So this is a wonderful, wonderful question that is the core of what it is to think about freedom of speech. How far should we take it? I mean, should neo-Nazis be protected?
Right.
Should they be protected when they go into a suburb that has many survivors of the Holocaust? What about Ku Klux Klan? And what about contexts in which their racist speech happens? And these have been the debates for 100 years. The Supreme Court really started deciding cases about free speech and free press only in 1919. So all of our jurisprudence is really only 100 years old. And in that time, there have been many different thoughts and approaches to the question you're asking. How far should we go? European countries do not go as far as we do. And our choice has been really based, I think, on several factors. If you allow the government to start deciding that this speech was just too offensive, there's a major risk that that line will be used to silence speech that we really need to hear. So we need to take protections even to the outer bounds of highly offensive and really erroneous ideas. I think a second idea is, free speech is in a way like a wilderness. I mean, when you go out there in the society, you have to be able to confront even the worst of human ideas and thoughts. Just like when you go into a wilderness, you can't have the safety and protections of a house and all the things that you ordinarily take as part of a civilized life. So there's a lesson in tolerance, a lesson in we're going to be really a open, robust, wide open society, and will be a lot of harms that we have to recognize, but we'll also have that kind of capacity for confronting ideas that will really serve us well all across our lives. And that's been the choice of the Supreme Court, and I think of American universities and the society generally for the past 50 years. Europe has taken a different path. We want not going to let people say outrageous things that offend people and create discord and harms. That's a different course. Again, a reasonable course, but not the one that America is taking.